Hey, what's up everybody out there? Welcome back to the channel, guys, and man, it is so good to be back. So some of you may know, some of you may not know, I recently got a substantial promotion at my place of business. You know, financially they compensated me by doubling my salary. I get a lot more work-life balance perks, so I can actually work permanently from home. And it's just been such a blessing, but with every blessing comes a large portion of responsibility, and the past 2 weeks have been easily the most stressful that I've been probably in my entire life. So I have to apply for a license in the state which I reside in that I have to pass an exam that consists of 150 questions and a time limit, and you have to get a certain percent correct. So I've logged accurately over 260 hours into this online course where you go through all of this stuff to learn. Anyway, we passed the exam. Yes! Thank you. Shout out to my beautiful wife for just putting up with it and just taking care of the chores, because I was working on that 16 and a half hours a day for studying, because if I don't pass this exam, I'm about to be, you know, out of job, and everything is dependent on this to go through smoothly. So super stressful, and I was allowed 3 attempts at the exam. And I passed it on my 3rd. So, you know, I was sweating bullets and it was do or die, but we did it, ladies and gentlemen. So happy to be back on our normal routine, get past the licensing portion of this new position. Back into the purpose of this video is to let you know where I've been and expect more content moving forward. My schedule did change, so my recording, shooting video time frame may vary and differ from what you would normally expect, but we have an awesome pickups video, ladies and gents. We've picked up GameCube games, PlayStation 5 games, Xbox games, collector's editions, toys, strategy guides, you name it. This is a pretty big haul. Like I've said, it's been a little bit since we've done a pickups video. I think this is pickups video number 2. Could be wrong on that for this year. So here recently I've been really deep diving back into my love of the Nintendo GameCube. I have pretty much everything that I want, but I want to continue to try to push towards getting a more impressive GameCube library. You know, it would be great within my lifespan to have a complete North America GameCube collection. So if I find them on the cheap, if you find a GameCube game nowadays, you're lucky. But let's go ahead and jump into this. Before we start shelling out the games, toys, accessories, and strategy guys, make sure you're a subscriber. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you like the video, smash that like button so hard it turns blue. Help boost me up the YouTube algorithm and reach out to fellow gamers and collectors just like you. Without further ado, this first GameCube title. All of the GameCube games that I've found in this video, I've acquired for $5 via bundling. So this first one is Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance for the Nintendo GameCube. It's weird to think about, you know, a mature rated title. It is currently in my GameCube because I'm enjoying it, but we did get it complete. It has the manual there. So it is, I'm going to swap that around while I have a chance to. It is complete. $5 not bad. On average, this game goes for around $30. So you can imagine when I was pretty stoked to find a Nintendo GameCube game at all, much less, you know, something that's $5. So super cool there. During my super stressful time, my wife, like I said, she was so supportive. She went out and purchased a PlayStation 5 game, brand new from our local retail store, and it is none other than Elden Ring. As you can see, it's still sealed. I have not opened it yet. I still plan to, but I have my attention fully drawn on this next game that's in my pickups list. So Elden Ring, I'm not a big, you know, Dark Souls fan. I just haven't had the time to dive into these massive games yet. But I'm excited to see what the studio can bring to the PS5's capabilities. Arguably right now it's like one of the highest rated games, so it's got to be here for some reason, right? So Elden Ring, I'm gonna jump into this one and check it out, see what it's about. I found this next game that's taken up all of my time on the PlayStation platform. We have got the Regalla edition. Check this out, guys. And try to bring this big boy over here without, I don't even know if I can get this in the frame. Look at this. We're looking at the Regalla edition of the Horizon Forbidden West for the PlayStation 5, and man, did it deliver. This is an amazingly big box. Look at it. But the Regalla edition comes with, you know, your typical collectors or limited edition. This is the definitive, most sought after, biggest edition that they offer, and it did deliver on the statue. The statue, honestly, I think it would have been nice to have a statue with the main characters in an action pose, but this was pretty nice. Once I got into it, I really did appreciate it. But yeah, you get this massive, I believe they're called trimmer tusks, and it's got like a big tent on top of it. There's the statue, art book, steel book, little miniature alloy figure, little pieces of the strike game that's in game. But we doubled down on this one, ladies and gents. Not only did we get the Regalla edition, we couldn't help ourselves. We actually went out and sought out the collector's edition, and this one comes with a different form of the statue, so it is different. It just doesn't come with less stuff. It is different. So this is the statue here, but it's not like it's a different form of the statue itself. But it doesn't come with as much stuff, but if you got both, then who cares, right? So we got both of these at a really decent discounted price. Cashed in all of my GameStop rewards to be able to get as much down on those as possible. But the Horizon series, I don't know if you follow my Instagram, but I posted on there. I 100%ed it, got every trophy, completed every side quest, everything. So I couldn't put that one down, and this one remains to be a constant in my life at the current moment. So Elden Ring does not have a space on my logs, but it is up and coming. So we got the Regalla edition, the collector's edition. We're gonna go ahead and start knocking out some more of these GameCube games. GameCube games. I'm excited to be back into it. So we got kind of a nonchalant title. We got Top Gun. We got it complete. Now this one is a super common title that really, you know, you don't go out of your way for. Nowadays, if I come across a decent GameCube title for at or under $5, I'm probably gonna pick it up. And this one, I actually have, you know, some sentimental connections to. This was a game that me and my dad played all of the time. R.I.P. Dad. But Top Gun and tank games were our go-to. He wasn't very versatile in the video game niche, but he liked war games. He liked blowing stuff up. Who doesn't, right? So Top Gun, we definitely have some fond memories of playing. Since this was a bundle deal, then it came with this one. It's just your standard Madden 2002, nothing crazy. But it came with a deal, and he wasn't willing to separate the collection, so I had to all or nothing. So I went ahead and pulled the trigger and got all of these for $5 a piece. We got a Journey to the Purple Planet from Dora the Explorer. Yeah, you get it. Nickelodeon game, looks like child platform action. Super clean copy, complete, but gotta have it if you're pushing for an impressive GameCube library. So another one added to the shelf. Another platform action game, Madagascar. I've actually heard that this one was at least somewhat tolerable as far as like its genre. So it's a GameCube game, $5. Can't beat it. Call of Duty Big Red 1. I first experienced this on the Nintendo Wii and was sorely let down. It was an earlier on game for the Nintendo Wii, and haven't experienced it since. So I haven't played it on the Nintendo GameCube. So maybe I'll play through it, experience it through that lens. We'll see. I've been heavily collecting for a Nintendo GameCube and the Nintendo Wii U. Anytime I come across these for a decent deal, I haven't seen this one in the wild, so this is most wanted for the Nintendo Wii U. Not the definitive way to play it, but it is one that I haven't come across in the wild. Every time I go to a game store, then they have on repeat like the same games that they had last month. And whenever I come in and see something that I don't have and I need it in my collection, then I'll definitely determine if I want to pull the trigger on it or not. This next one is a strategy guide. So this one is one that I found on the cheap at my local game exchange. I think it was like $5.99, something cheap, considering it goes online for quite a chunk of coin. But we found a Nintendo Power copy, pretty clean copy, of Legend of Zelda Season and Oracles. Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons, a complete strategy guide for both games. And it has the poster in the back here, which is on this page. So really cool stuff. Anytime I come across a Legend of Zelda for a decent price, anything really, then I'm pulling the trigger on it. The art is amazing. Just really cool, and definitely if you're gonna buy a strategy guide for games, it's probably best that you buy one for this one. So $5, heck yeah. Anytime I come across anything like that for $5 or under, I'm pulling the trigger on it. I don't care if I already have it or not. At this point, everything is so dry out there right now. Like, I went out this past weekend and went hunting in several stores, and nothing, man. It's just like, unless you want Silent Service or Madden, there's nothing out there. And I even came home with another Madden, enough to make me Madden. This next one is a Disney collection. So at my local GameStop, and I make it a point to go in and use my coupon every month. So they have a program, most of you may know, but you'll get a $5 coupon for, I pay $20 because I want a physical copy of the Game Informer, but you don't have to. But being a pro member there, you get a $5 off coupon. Use it, man. I mean, do the math. You're saving yourself a lot of money. A lot of the times, I make it a point to go in there and find a $5 game, or a $7, $8 game, and just pay $2 for it. And there you go. You're saving money throughout the year if you use it So many people use it. Don't go in there and cash in those coupons, because if you don't use it for the month, you'll lose it. So use them. This one is Disney's Classic Games Collection. This is the triple pack physical version that comes with Lion King, Jungle Book, and Aladdin. And I have the original version that's just Lion King and Aladdin. So this was like, what the heck? This is cool. So it comes with both or all three that they're really well done. They might not be my favorite, like Aladdin is the version where you don't have the sword. They might not be, to me, the definitive way to experience it that on that regard, but you can rewind it. So on games that are this notoriously difficult, you think Disney, you think kid games can be super easy. No, these games are a challenge for platformers out there. But it's a variant. I have both of them now, but it's I thought it was really cool. You know, these type of things perk me up and make me excited about going back and revisiting games that they're bringing back, because a lot of people of this generation honestly don't know about how much torture. Yeah, there's some fun there, but most of it's torture, because they are very difficult and very unrelentingly unforgivable, I'll say. This next one I found on the cheaper because they had a recent price drop on it at my local store. And so yeah, I went ahead and pulled the trigger on it, looking to broaden my PlayStation 5 horizon. We have Far Cry 6. I've heard a lot about this game. It's got a lot of live action actors in it that I know I've enjoyed. You see this guy here that are automatically recognized from Breaking Bad. And it's a Far Cry game. I mean, what else can you say about it? Most Far Cry games, although done very well, can be very repetitive in their gameplay style, but it has been quite some time since I've experienced a Far Cry game. They are great games, don't get me wrong, but if you've played one, then they're all very similar, but you get the leisure of experiencing it with the hectic feedback additions on the PlayStation 5. Not only that, the graphical enhancements that you get from playing it on such a powerful powerhouse as the PS5. So that's it, ladies and gents. We've added, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new GameCube games, 1 Wii U, 1 Xbox, new collector's editions, this big behemoth collector and Regalla editions. And that is it for today's pickups, ladies and gents. I really hope that you've enjoyed. Make sure you're a subscriber, like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you all in the next episode. And man, I really, really am stoked that I got through that exam and are able to just continue to pursue and do what I love and have more time with you. Like I said, it was an hour drive from my house to work every day, so that's 2 hours a day that I've just gained that I can do. Spend time with my family, doing things that I love, spending time with you guys. I'm just so freaking blessed, and thanking my lucky stars. Till next time, guys, see ya. Peace.